Good morning. Welcome to Mondays with Marthie. Please subscribe to my channel. There's three things I want to talk about. It's house concerts, and then the Yohari window and Mozart's work ethic. So the first thing is house concerts. This next couple of months you'll hear me talk about that a lot. I've been doing a lot of research on house concerts, and I really believe that this is the thing that we need. In our future. It's going back to the old-fashioned way of meeting people, having a sense of community and getting together. So what I learned from house concerts and my research is if you want 10 people to come, you have to invite 20 people, because from the 20 people, only 10 is going to come. So if you want a show filled with 100 people, you have to invite 200 people for 100 people to come, maybe. And what I've also learned is thank you very much for everybody that came to my show. It went very well. We had such a blast. We had a show on Saturday night, and there was a lot of people I knew, a lot of locals. And then the Friday, there was a lot of people that traveled far to come and see the show. And the Fiesta team was there to judge us, so fingers crossed. And CakeNet came to record the whole show. And the Saturday was a smaller show, but quality people were there, and it was lots of fun. There was also a judge. I think he got lost. Thank you very much. He gave us very good feedback. So what I learned from the experience about inviting 20 people if you want 10 people there is sometimes you invite people and you invite them and you invite them. 5 years. Some of the people that came, it took me 5 years to get them actually to buy a ticket and come to a show. And I think you must also realize that there are people that will never come to your show, ever. So, yes, it's a matter of, this is how life works. People will support you, or they won't, or they will cheer you on, but they won't actually come when the party is happening or the show is happening. So you have to account for that. And the second thing is the Yohari window. The Yohari window, to me, is a big concept. And that's what I try to learn from the shows that I just did, is to understand what I do well, that people are appreciating. I think it's Marilyn Monroe that said, figure out, no, it's Dolly Parton, lots of famous people. Figure out what you're good at and then do more of that on purpose. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now the Yohari window works on the principle that you have an arena. I know and you know I like singing. Great. Now that's the arena. That's what we both know. Now there's an area where you can say, I know it, but you don't. So now you don't know what I'm doing if I'm pulling faces or whatever. But that's my secret, and that's something I keep to myself. And then there's something that you know that I can't see, Maybe my hair looks fuzzy or something. It's in my blind spot, so I can't see it. I'm just hoping that I know what you know. So to keep your stress down and to open up the playing field, you need to open up the arena. So that means I have to come out with what I'm hiding behind. And you have to bring into my space what you know about me. The things that I, for example, learned is one lady called me the Queen of Ballads, the Queen of Ballad writer in South Africa. And I thought, oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that. Thank you very much for the compliment. Somebody else said, Marthie, I like this and this and this, but I like it when you sing and I feel it. And I want to cry. It's like, oh, okay, I'm glad if you like it, that I make you cry. So that's, to me, as a Yohari, we know, and I can say this is what people appreciate about me and what I should be doing more of. So that's my Yohari window opening up, where I understand what people want and like, and where I bring more of what I like and put it on the table. And sometimes it makes you vulnerable, but that's just an opportunity to get to know each other better and have a bigger playing field and window that you can look through. I actually have a song about it. You can Google it on YouTube. It's called the Yohari window. And then the last thing, I was doing research. You know, when I was growing up, I did, you know, you learn stories and history. And I know Mozart did a lot of concerts in houses, but more like palaces. So, but in this day and age, you're the queen, you're the king of your house. So your house is your palace. So, you know, it's just a perspective. So I thought, well, I know there's one special place we had a concert where they had to light all the candles in the tree. And I can't find that story. But in the process of researching on Mozart and how he lived his life, I think he was 36 when he died. And he really did have a lot of people supporting his career. But he was amazing. I think he wrote like 500 or 600 pieces. And I think the secret that they say behind his productivity as well was that he actually wrote stuff and he didn't go back. He just did it perfect the first time. And he made a habit of doing it like that. And I think in a way that's how you must live your life in one direction, to know that what you do today, you only get one chance. It doesn't mean it has to be perfect, but move on. And I know I met one guy once. He was a artist, and he said he learned from one guy about painting, is that you dip your paintbrush in the paint, and then you make a strike on the canvas, and that's how you paint. You don't think, you just do. And that's where the magic happens, and that's when he really learned how to become productive. So for me, it's in a way learning to work with your mistakes and thinking, well, maybe it's not a mistake. Maybe it's part of where I should be going in my journey to my destination. So there you have it. House concert. Invite double people if you want half of them to come to your show or event. And sometimes it takes 5 years. And the second one is your Hori window, if you want to open it up so that you have a bigger playing field. And the last thing is Mozart's work ethic. It's just to do it, and move on. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the more you know that there's no point of return, the better you'll get at delivering quality work. So enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you next week. Later on, I'll be recording some songs. I'm practicing for Wach vir Reën, which is my home concert show I'm going to be promoting. It's awesome songs. It's love songs. You're going to love it. If you love my music, this is one of my jewels I'm very proud of. So I'm going to be trying to accompany myself. I am good at it. That's just confidence and time. So we'll see how we go through the time before we start the concert. So if you have a piano, please message me, because I want to come and have a show at your place. So enjoy your week.